This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
It's been a long day for you. Alert flare, flare. Check. Presto.
Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does get the ball secondary.
Carson, the first down and more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
56.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, Carson. And he'll go down at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4. Wilson, they'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He can't hang.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Chiefs nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It's 2nd and
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
At the 26. A gain of 9 yards.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Going out left side by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it now. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Going quickly out to the right side, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Mahomes now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Extra point is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 39. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Rolling to his right. And that'll be incomplete.
Wilson on the
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 31. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Right there, 56. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
They'll try to run forward, Penny. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
This is Carson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
You ain't going nowhere.
They'll run with Penny here on the shotgun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
You must be dreaming. Slam.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Chiefs 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's on.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
What we got?
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Mike 37, you ain't got nothing. There we go, 37's the money.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
25, check 25.
Now it's Mahomes again. That one complete to Hill. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Mahomes now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see the kind of disruption he can cause.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This a 43-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. first half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance after an intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because it's so easy to come down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Again, it's Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
A loss of a yard brings up fourth.
They'll run it with Bell. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Mahomes again here on second and 10. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
Kansas City.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check three.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. He was given 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive in the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Here's Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Exit. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 32. On third down, here's Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead.
At the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Bell. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. The Chiefs on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. On third down. It's Bell. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It was Jared Reed who got him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Bell. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And that will be incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Gets this one to Hill. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Seahawks 20-yard line.
Back to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score, Chiefs 17, Seahawks 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker up. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So, tell me if I'm wrong, you don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done, And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and down. Left side complete to Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A very solid gain of 27.
First and 10.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. Right side here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards the pick up there. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
What?
3 yards remain for second down.
Focus, defense, focus. 56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56. Screen, watch the screen. 56, Mike, 56, right there, right there.
Wilson to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will tie things at 17 all. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win.
Teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Watch the flag.
On first down, it's Carson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the gun, a give it. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. They've had some success here in overtime of this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
36, 30, one left.
First throw in overtime now for Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
The Seahawks go for it but can't convert, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop.
Here we go, D, get up.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. What can Mahomes do now with his overtime drive? Looking downfield for Kelsey. Oh, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Wilson leaves this one. And not much running room. Down to the 32. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, who can stand up when the going gets tough in here?
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They run it with Carson. And the Seahawks are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. They run again with Carson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal.
Too little, Cupcake.
Here's Kenny. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. This to win it in overtime.
21-yard attempt.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime, This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Line 36.
In your face.
Check 26, check 26.
Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
Eluding the pressure right. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the return will stop right around the 25. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Set. Watch my board.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Set. Mike 54.
Check pass, check pass.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
From the gun, here's Watson, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down, back around the 35-yard line. Bobby Wagner. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
Third down. Third and long.
Going to need something special here on third and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Buying time to his left. It's caught left side by Cooks. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Well, he was trying to make something happen there outside of the pocket, but ultimately what did happen was a loss of yardage.
He held on to it for a while, as you talked about, trying to make something happen, hoping something would come open, but it didn't. Ends up shoveling it off, ends up going for negative play.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Check. Watch 36.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
Wilson's pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hey.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He finds an opening pass for 40. As they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
Here we go.
First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
What? Screen 80. Army. Kill. Took right.
Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And now off to the races. Down
You ain't nothing!
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Lining up for the extra point.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Tyler Lockett on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Good job right there. 36. Hey, tight.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Now it's Wilson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. That's complete in the hands of Carson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
It's our field.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And now he'll tuck it and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially the 2nd interception. Really a bad throw. He's made a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
You better be afraid of me. Switch it. Good job right there. Switch it. Shift.
They'll run forward with Bo Scarborough. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Texans 10, Seahawks 7. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, oh.
That's caught inside the 20.
You thought you had it, didn't you?
Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, 75 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Watch the run. Kill. Pick the edge. Go.
They go play action now. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. He's picked off at his own 47. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here's the throw, dropped off to his fullback. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Watson again, this is Johnson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Come on, D!
They will indeed snap it to Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down,
They believe you're not.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 33. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays,
the ball is here. Watson lost it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
All day, baby, all day. Hey, watch Sam. Check, Mike. 59. 54. Let's go, D. Let's go. Mike's 5-4.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
It's our time. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Throwing on third down. Watson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
I'm coming after you.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over the football already being in the red zone. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
At the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Watch 54. Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Operating from the gun. Watson being chased out left. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Sideline and incomplete.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his first. This from 46 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
54, right there. 54 Mike. Blue Dan.
Throwing on second down. Watson, screenplay. Johnson. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Could we just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And caught left side, Olsen. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Scarborough. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans 17. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Greg Olsen there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
The score, Texans 20, Seahawks 14.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Watson looks to throw again. Lets it fly deep for Cobb.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
Catch is made. Touchdown, Houston. Randall Cobb, 62 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Going for Metcalf on the deep. It got his man complete. And he'll have it past past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. They go play action with Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here's Carson. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 34. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 34 yards. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield.
They're not even trying.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Texans push further out in front.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Whitney merciless. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And this is a quick slip to Lockett. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
Let's go. No. Off. Alert.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Seattle Seahawks.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have a full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
You got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
At the 41-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike 36. Mike 36. Here we go. Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Bell, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Penny, the 1st down to Mary. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 2.
Play action. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Wilson to throw. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down Seahawks. And here come the whistles on a timeout with 7 seconds left. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Intended for DK Metcalf. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Watch 36. 36.
One last shot for Wilson. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Check 4. 12. Check 3.
They're going to try and run for it. And he is in. The call works, and they have won the football game.
36. Texans 35.
So let's recap. How about the guts in this one? You score on the final play. Thought they were just going to try the PAT and tie it, send it to overtime. Charles, they went for 2, and they won it right there.
Well, the book, right? You know the book that everyone plays by, right?
Yep.
That mythical book says, kick it, get to overtime, you're covered. If you don't, you go for 2 and you don't get it, your job could be in jeopardy. But sometimes people just know their teams. They may have felt like they were out of gas. They had to have it now. and they did it and got out of there with a win.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
What? Green 80! 58 to Mike! I got you, punk! Hey!
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I know where they're going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Shift. Hey, switch gears.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, let's calm down.
They run. This is Scarborough. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
The ball carrier.
Preston Smith there on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
When you got D like this.
Now it's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
On first down, it's Carson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts going forward, that they are dominating the line.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Packers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Packers take over 1st and 10.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 17-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Switch.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Big hold of the 30. He's got Adams on the hookup. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
Here we go, D.
Rodgers again now. Got a man. It's Daniel complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Robert Tonyan. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the end of the first quarter, with the score Seahawks 7, Packers nothing.
Now a play fake. Rodgers eluding the beat. And that's going to be incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down.
Let's get off the field,
And right side, they're going to go option here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 47-yard line.
58. 54 Mike. Hey, watch your lane. 36.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
What a savvy read by the running back. He saw his quarterback was out of the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just broke off his route and took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there they had him, but they were unable to connect for a big play.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Is a turnover on down.
Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A huge play there on the screen pass. 48 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Undercrush.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 75 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. We're already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed, because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, that's what I used to hear my old man talk about. It usually meant
that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 now the game. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. And
they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando. He'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now you got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers.
Under 10, under 10.
He hits Adams, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day.
On play action, now Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Check 24.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to feed another down.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd and 2, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. 2 veterans there, Wilson and Olsen for a Seattle first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Packers 47-yard line.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Let's go.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Kevin King with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
For Alan Lazard. Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they need to put together a drive to get them the lead. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
3rd and 15.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Take over 1st down at the 33-yard line.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off that.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And this carries into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And the Packer 1st down.
Now a toss outside into the hands of his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Funchess with a catch over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
A gain of 18.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal.
The end result, 21 yards. Now Jones. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Mercedes Lewis taking it in. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They get this out left, and he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
Seahawks 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Watch out.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, oh.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride it more here down the stretch.
I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
It's a gain of 5.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Check 43. Check 3.
Now it's Carson. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try to run for it with Penny. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it here. Why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll run on first down. Carson, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
No. Look for things. Shift. Bang.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Watch the ball. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Slam. 14. At 25 the mic. We'll go 25 the mic. Watch the run. They're running it.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Keep it up, guys.
And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Here we go. Tight dog.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Packer first down.
54, 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up. Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Bring it. Bring it. Slide left. Slam.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come on 2nd and 10. Rodgers throwing here. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Now he's forced out right. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Here we go, D.
Now Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
Seahawks 21. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Tonight's final score, Packers 29.
Well, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we win. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming. The Hail Mary, they just couldn't. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Wait, that there. Alabama, 380. Jacket, reload. So we got man. We need
Brady now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right up. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
At the 42-yard line.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot. Went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now this throw caught left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Again, it's Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin there to make the grab. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Seahawks nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Tyler Lockett now with the return.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Off of play action, he'll look to throw.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 72 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over first and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they get to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Throwing is Brady on third down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first first and 10. Here's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, and go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
First down, Seahawks.
Check 37, check 37.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
He's brought down
12 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Seattle.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he clears one that's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things...
Mike Evans.
You thought you had it, didn't you? You thought
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Seahawks 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now Wilson on first down. They set up the screen to Penny. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Room here to run. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers 20. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Seahawks 7.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go over and Velcro with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Buck